Today, Christmas is often buried beneath layers of lights, gifts, and obligations. We move fast, decorate with precision, and buy what we can, or can't, to keep up with expectations. But behind the glitter and tradition, the true meaning of Christmas is still whispering. It invites us to remember not just the birth of Jesus, but the real human experience of the family who received him. Welcome to Eternal Philosophies. In this episode, we return to the very first Christmas, not as a legend, but as a moment of deep vulnerability, trust, and quiet strength. We explore the story of Mary and Joseph, two young people facing social shame, financial hardship, and emotional uncertainty. And yet, in the midst of that chaos, becoming vessels of divine peace. The world Jesus was not born into comfort. He was born into a world ruled by an empire, among a small and oppressed people, into a family still forming. Mary and Joseph were not rich. They were not powerful. They were not settled. Mary was pregnant under mysterious circumstances, and Joseph had every reason to walk away. Their relationship was still unfolding, promised, but not yet consummated. Trust had to be built. Faith had to be tested. And then, as if that weren't enough, a government decree forced them to leave their home in Nazareth and travel to Bethlehem during the final days of her pregnancy. No one welcomed them. No one made room. The Son of God was born not in a palace, but in a stable. Outside, the world was cold, noisy, and dangerous. But inside that manger, something holy unfolded. The kind of peace that doesn't depend on circumstance, only on presence. The manger as a message. The manger reveals a truth we often resist. God does not wait for ideal conditions to enter our lives. He does not wait for clarity, financial security, emotional stability, or perfect timing. He enters precisely where things are fragile, uncertain, and incomplete. Mary did not wait to understand everything before saying yes. Joseph did not wait for certainty before choosing faithfulness. They acted not from control, but from trust. This is the hidden philosophy of Christmas. Divine peace does not arrive after chaos ends. It is born within it. Joseph, what a carpenter teaches us about real manhood. Joseph is often quiet in Scripture, but silence is not absence. His role in the Nativity reveals a strength modern life often forgets, the courage to trust when nothing makes sense. God asked Joseph to do something profoundly difficult, to believe without full understanding, to protect a woman carrying a child who was not biologically his, and to walk forward with no guarantees. And Joseph said yes. He teaches us that real masculinity is not domination, but protection. It is faithfulness in the face of uncertainty. Joseph didn't need every answer to take action. He trusted, even when confused, even when afraid. He obeyed the voice of God over the voice of society. His yes echoes through eternity, reminding us that some of the greatest acts of faith are quiet, unseen, and born of sacrifice. Mary, when yes changed everything. Mary was young, likely a teenager. Her future was planned, and suddenly God interrupted it. Her pregnancy could have destroyed her reputation, her relationship, even her life. But Mary listened. And when asked to carry the impossible, she responded with something eternal. Let it be done to me according to your will. Mary teaches us that surrender is not weakness. It is the greatest form of strength. She reminds us that faith doesn't mean we understand everything. It means we choose to trust the one who does. She didn't ask for an easy life. She allowed her life to be used for something greater. In her yes, the divine entered the human story. What this means for our lives today. Many of us postpone peace believing it will come once our lives are fixed. When the job improves, the relationship heals, the anxiety fades, or the future becomes clearer. Christmas challenges that illusion. It asks us whether we can remain calm without control, whether we can trust God without guarantees, and whether we can cultivate inner stillness while the world around us remains imperfect. Like the manger, our lives do not need to be grand, to be sacred. They need to be open. Maybe your Christmas doesn't feel peaceful this year. Maybe you're carrying burdens others can't see, relational tension, spiritual dryness, financial uncertainty, emotional exhaustion. Maybe, like Mary and Joseph, you feel in motion, in transition, still figuring things out. The story of the Nativity speaks directly into that place. It reminds us that peace isn't found in perfect circumstances. It's found when we make room for silence, for trust, for God. So this Christmas, ask yourself, what do I need to hand over to God, even if I don't understand it yet? Where do I need to trust like Joseph? Where do I need to surrender like Mary? Because from the outside, the manger looked like a failure of planning. But from within, it was the birthplace of redemption. If this message spoke to you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Eternal Philosophies, and share it with someone who might need peace this season. May your Christmas be filled not with perfection, but with presence.